Hi everyone, my name is Agnieszka. Welcome to yoga class with Yoga Stretch Galway. So today's class we will start with Nadi Shodhana breathing, the breathing technique that is calming but also cleansing. Sit comfortably first, and we're gonna use 2 fingers of your right hand to lock and unlock the nostrils. So first we're gonna lock the right nostril with the thumb of your right hand, and then we're going to inhale through the left nostril. Inhale. Now lock your left nostril, unlock the right one, and exhale. Inhale through the right nostril, lock it with your thumb, unlock the left one, exhale. Inhale through the left one, lock it, unlock the right nostril, exhale. Close your eyes, inhale through the right one, lock it with your tongue, unlock the left nostril and exhale. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale through the right one, lock it, unlock the left one, exhale. Inhale through the left nostril, lock it, unlock the right one and exhale. Inhale right, exhale left. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale right, and exhale left. Inhale through the left one, and exhale through the right one. And now inhale through the right nostril, exhale through the left one, and the last inhalation through the left nostril, and last exhalation through the right one. Now place your right hand on your right knee or your right thigh, still with your eyes closed. Inhale and exhale through the nostrils at your own pace. Last few breaths. Still with your eyes closed, become aware of your own body, sitting upright, touching the floor, touching the yoga mat with your feet, knees and sit bones. Become aware of your own hands, resting on your knees or thighs. Now make your own intention for the class, make your own dedication. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Come up to stand. So we will start with mini sun salutations 5 times. Okay? Come to the front of the mat, stand straight with both feet connected to each other, arches of the feet slightly lifting up and away from the ground, shoulders away from the neck, tailbone directing down towards the ground. Mountain pose first, and now mini sun salutations. Inhale, take your arms up, look to the ceiling, stretch up, 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 up. Exhale, gently fold forward. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up, all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands alongside the body. 4 more times. Inhale, arms up, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, legs straight. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up, all the way up. Exhale, hands alongside the body. Inhale, arms up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up, all the way up. Exhale, hands alongside the body. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up, all the way up. Exhale, hands alongside the body. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up. And exhale, hands alongside the body. Shoulder rolls forward. And backward. Now, to our mini sun salutations, we will add gentle back bends or arching the spine. So every time we bend backward, we want to separate feet from each other. So feet will be at the hip distance away from each other. So we're gonna do it 3 times, yeah? Mini sun salutations with arching back, bending backwards, 3 times. Inhale, arms up, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward, legs straight. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up, all the way up, 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 up. Exhale, now step your feet away from each other at hip distance. Slowly take your hands to your lower back, yeah, so fingertips touching the spine, feet separated from each other. Now inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, gently, very gently arch back. Now you can bend your knees a little bit. Look behind you. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. And 2 more times. Inhale, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up. Exhale, step your feet away from each other. Take your hands to your lower back. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, gently arch back. Bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up. Exhale, step your feet away from each other. Take your hands to the lower back. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, gently arch back. Knees bend. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. Chair pose. Bend your knees, direct the tailbone down. Take your arms up, knees connected, feet connected. Drop your shoulder blades, relax your arms. Remember to breathe in and out. In and out. Always through the nostrils. Inhale. And on exhalation, slowly come out of the pose. Triangle. Inhale, step your right foot out and to the side, big step. Left foot is facing forward, so facing me. Right foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Inhale, extend out through the arms, palms parallel to the ground. Exhale, look to your left hand. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, gently reach forward and then bend down over the left leg. Sideways stretch, so we have to move sideways. Shoulders in line with the hips and with the knees. If it's possible, look to your right hand. Remember to have both legs straight but not hyperextending. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, turn the feet to the other side. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, reach forward. Look to your right hand, reach forward and then bend down over the right leg. Shoulders in line with the knees and with the hips. If possible, look to your left hand. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, turn your right foot in, take your hands to your hips. Take a breath here. Next pose, wide leg, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, gently, very gently bend down. Taking hands to the ground. Be on your fingertips. Now, if this is too much, then hold on to your legs, but make sure you don't push your legs backwards, yeah? If you really have to, then very gently bend your knees, just tiny, tiny bit. Trunk parallel to the ground.
on next exhalation, walk your hands back, release your trunk and head down. Shift the weight to your toes by moving your hips a little bit forward. Now inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine, walk your hands forward. And now on exhalation, take your hands to your hips, stay in the pose for 3, 2, 1. Now inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together to the front of the mat. Chair pose again with legs connected to each other. Inhale, arms up, knees bent, tailbone directing down, facing down. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your right foot back. Both feet are facing forward. Hips are facing forward. Revolved triangle. Left hand goes to your left hip. Inhale, take your right arm up. Open up your chest. Exhale, bend down over the left leg. Hips in the same position. We don't change anything about your hips. So bending down over the left leg, and now gently twisting to the left. If you feel comfortable and stable in the pose, then you might wish to take your left arm up. Next step is looking to your left hand, looking towards your left hand. The pose might feel a little bit wobbly, but remember it's a balancing pose, so that's pretty normal. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, change the feet. Maintain the same distance. Both hips are facing forward. Inhale, take your left arm up. Open up your chest. Exhale, bend down over the right leg. Hips are in the same position. And now twisting to the right. If you're stable in the pose, take your right arm up. Check how you are, and if you think you can, then look to your right hand. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together to the front of the mat. Chair pose again, directing the tailbone down. Inhale, arms up. Knees bent, arms relaxed. Gently suck your tummy in. Exhale, release. Warrior 2 and warrior 1. Step your right foot out and to the side, big step. Bend your left knee, working the left knee out to the side. Inhale, arms out. Look to your left hand. Warrior 2. Now turn your left palm up. Inhale. Exhale, direct the left hand up. Bend over the right leg. Inhale, bring the left hand down, turn the left palm down, and now switch to the other side. Bend your right knee, work the right knee out and to the side. Look to your right hand. Now turn your right palm up. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, direct the hand towards the ceiling. Bend over the left leg or lean over the left leg. Inhale, slowly come up. Turn your right palm down. Inhale, slowly come out of the pose. Turn your right foot in. Take your hands to your waist. Before we move into warrior 2, we might do wide leg forward fold again. Inhale, lengthen to the spine, open up your chest. Exhale, bend down. Take your hands to the ground if you can. If this is too much, then hold on to your legs. Make sure you don't push your legs backwards. Be on your fingertips if you're touching the ground. Make sure your trunk is parallel to the mat or to the floor. And now when you're ready, on exhalation, walk your hands back, release your trunk down. Shift the weight towards your toes by moving your hips forward. And now inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine, walk your hands forward again. Exhale, take your hands to your waist and stay in the pose for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together to the front of the mat. Next pose, warrior 2. Inhale, step your right foot back, big step, left knee bend. Now the right foot might be turned or positioned on the floor diagonally or facing forward, so facing the short edge of the mat with the heel off the ground. Yeah, so I'm gonna do it with the heel off the ground. This will let me bring the right hip forward, so both hips are facing forward then. Inhale, take your arms up, drop your shoulder blades. Remember to breathe in and out. Breathe in to your chest and your heart center. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly come out of the pose. Change the legs. Step your left foot back, big step. Maintain the same distance. Now make sure your right knee is directly over the ankle. Left hip, right hip are facing forward. Inhale, take your arms up, open up your chest, breathe into your heart center. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. Chair pose, inhale. And exhale, come on. Okay, pyramid pose, step your right foot back. Smaller step. Both hips are facing forward, both legs straight. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Take your hands into reverse prayer position. Like this. exhalation, bend down over the left leg. For now, have your trunk and chest parallel to the ground. Look to your yoga mat. Keep opening your chest. And now on exhalation, allow your spine to round, drop your head down. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, come out of the pose, change the legs. Hands stay in the same position, so reverse prayer position of the hands. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, bend down. Both legs straight but not hyperextending. On exhalation, allow your spine to round and drop your head down. Inhale, slowly come out of the pose. Exhale, step your feet together and do the hands. Shoulder rolls forward. And backward. Very good, okay. Standing pigeon. Bending both knees. Taking right outer ankle to the space above the left knee. Then sitting down a little bit lower. Taking hands to your hips, flexing the foot. Opening the right hip. Now you can take your hands into prayer at your chest and heart center. You can hold the elbows. Now exhale, slowly come out of the pose, change the leg, bend the knees, take your left outer ankle to the space right above the right knee, sitting lower if you can, then working the left knee backward to the back. Yeah? Remember to breathe in and out through the nose. If you find yourself breathing very fast, then try to slow down the breath. Make your exhalations longer than your inhalations. Chair pose again. Exhale, release. Tree pose, balancing on the left foot, left leg first. Taking right foot to your left inner ankle, inner calf, or inner thigh. Whichever variation feels right for you today, just go for it. Hands into prayer position at your chest and your heart center. Tree pose. If you wish, take your hands overhead. stop sign, hands flexed, saying stop to anything that we don't desire in our lives. Learning to become more assertive. Turn your palms up, open up your chest. Yes sign, green light, saying yes to everything that we desire in our lives. Inviting everything that we would love to have with us or within us. Now slowly coming out of the pose, switching to the other side. Left foot to your right inner ankle, inner calf or inner thigh. Slowing down the breath. Arms overhead. Stop sign. Yes sign. Inviting everything that we desire. Slowly coming out of the pose. Moving back to the front of the mat. 3 more mini sun salutations with arch in the spine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up. Exhale, step your feet away from each other. Take your hands to your lower back. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, gently arch back, bend your knees. Look behind you. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale, bend down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, hinge up. Exhale, step your feet away from each other. Take your hands to the lower back. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, gently arch back. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hinge up. Exhale, step your feet away from each other. Take your hands to the lower back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, gently arch back, drop your head back, look behind you. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, step your feet together. Chair pose, bend your knees. Direct your tailbone down. Inhale, arms up. Relax your arms. Drop your shoulder blades. Exhale down. moving slowly into seated poses. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. And now inhale, look up, lengthen through the spine. On exhalation, bend your knees, take your hands to the ground and step your feet back, far back. Feet separated from each other. Now move your shoulders back, stick your bum out. Create a triangle shape with your arms and with your legs. But the pose is called downward facing dog. Spread the weight evenly between your arms and your legs, between your hands and your feet. Now look to your hands, move your shoulders forward, hips high. Plank pose, look to the ground. Exhale, take your knees down to the floor. Have your feet flat on the mat. Move your hands a little bit back, just so your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Cow and cat pose, flexing the spine in a very, very gentle and slow way. Inhale, look up slowly at your spine. Exhale, look down and round. Suck your tummy in. Inhale, look up at your spine. Exhale, look down and round. Suck your tummy in. And one more time, inhale, look up. And exhale, look down and round. Now relax your spine into neutral pose. Look to the spacing between your hands. Now cross your feet. Draw the hips to your heels. Sit back and do the legs. Legs connected to each other. Knees connected. Hands on either side of your hips and sit bones. Shoulders away from the neck. Neck is long. Chin slightly into chest. Staff pose. Dandasana. Complete stillness. Next pose, Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, walk your hands forward, look to your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Janusujasana, take your right foot, your left inner thigh. Left foot flexed. Right knee out to the side and touching the ground if possible. Spine long. And forward fold, inhale. Exhale, slowly and gently walking hands forward, but only if the knee is very close to the ground. If the knee is high up, just stay in the pose, sitting upright. Forward fold only for the ones whose knee touches the floor. And on exhalation, allow your spine to round, drop your head down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Now very gentle twist to the right. Very gentle twist.
Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, come forward. Change the leg. Left foot to your right inner thigh. Long spine. If the knee touches the floor or it's very close to the ground, then walk your hands forward. Look to your toes. For now, keep your chest lifting and opening. Look up and above the toes. And on exhalation, allow your spine to round and drop your head down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back to staff pose. And forward fold, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands forward, look up. Exhale, round your spine or allow your spine to round and drop your head down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Place your hands behind you. Now we're gonna lift the hips high, draw the feet to the ground. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, lift your hips high, draw the feet to the floor. Drop your head back. Keep lifting your hips. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, down. Back to staff pose. And very gentle forward fold. Slowly. Maybe just halfway. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back again and behind your hips. We will repeat the pose one more time. Inhale, lift your chest, open up. Exhale, lift your hips off the ground, draw the feet to the floor, drop your head back. 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Very good. Very good. Back to staff pose. Now bend your knees. Have your knees connected and feet connected. Mini boat. Lifting heels off the ground, gently leaning back. Co-contraction of the front and back muscles. Inhale. Suck your tummy in. Exhale, lift your heels off the ground. Lean back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down. Rest your forehead on the knees. One more time. Inhale to prepare, suck your tummy in. Exhale, lift. And down. Now sit with both legs crossed over, feet flexed. So from the front, looks like this. Knees close to the ground. Hands to your knees first. Now interlace your fingers. Stretch your arms up slowly and gently, paying attention to the sides of the body. gentle twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, come forward, and now gently twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, come forward. Place your hands in front of you, in between your knees. Look up. Open up your chest. Exhale. Walk your hands forward, just a tiny bit, yeah? Pay attention to your hips and your knees. If it becomes painful and at any stage, then just come out of the pose, relax and wait for the next one. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Now changing the legs. Feet flexed. Hands to your knees first. And now interlace your fingers, stretch your arms up. Again, remember to pay attention to the sidelines. We have to be very careful, as we don't want to overdo the stretching. We don't want to overstretch. Exhale, arms down, and now gently twist to the left. To the spine, exhale, come forward, and now gently twist to the right. Inhale, lengthen to the spine, exhale, come forward, place your hands in front of you, in between your knees, and if you are comfortable in the pose already, then slowly walk your hands forward, just a little bit. Watch out for any strange sensations around your hips and knees. If the pose becomes painful, come out and wait. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Now go back to staff pose and forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Bend your right knee up. Lift the gap between the left leg and right foot. Yes, so we want this much space between the right foot and the left leg. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, gently twist to the right. So turn your chest towards the knee, not the knee to the chest, yeah? So we're turning this way. The knee stays in the same position. Look over to your right shoulder. Remember to breathe. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. Exhale, come forward, change. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over to your left shoulder.
open to the spine. Exhale, come forward. Now come onto your knees and your hands for cow and cat pose again. Remember, knees are separated from each other, feet flat on the mat. Inhale, look up, arch your spine. Exhale, look down and round. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, look down and round. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, look down and round. One more time. Inhale, look up, arch the spine. Exhale, look down and round. Come up. Shoulder rolls forward. Shoulder rolls backward. Now closing and opening the chest. Now inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, close. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, close. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. One more time. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Now camel preparation or mini camel pose. So what we're gonna do is we're going to take hands to the lower back in a way that your fingertips are touching the back. Yeah? Fingers pointing upwards. Yeah? Now if your hands are not fully touching the lower back now, that's okay. Once you start to arch back, the hands should fully touch your lower back. For now, fingertips, and if possible, then full hand on your lower back. Yeah. Chin slightly into your chest. First, we're gonna inhale, open up the chest. And now on exhalation, we slowly start to arch back by bringing the hips forward and by creating the rainbow shape of the spine. Yeah. Only when we reach the rainbow shape, we drop the head back. Okay. Remember to have your eyes open. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna show. So I showed it already, and now we're gonna do it together. Remember, knees at hip distance as we're moving into back bending. Feet flat on the mat, hands to your lower back, fingertips, fingers pointing up or fingertips touching the spine. So touching the lower back, not the spine. So the space on either side of the spine. Yeah. And chin into chest. Inhale, lift your chest first, open up. Exhale, slowly start to arch back, bring your hips forward, arch back, arch back. Once you create rainbow shape with the spine, now drop your head back, look behind you, eyes open. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly, very slowly come up. Take a breath here. And let's do it one more time. Chin into your chest. Inhale. Lift your chest, open up. Exhale, slowly start to arch back by bringing your hips forward, creating a rainbow shape with your spine. Now drop your head back, eyes open. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly, very slowly coming out of the pose. Draw the feet to each other slowly. Sit down. Bringing your hips to your heels. Stay here.
another breath. And now if you wish, lean forward, take your hands to the ground and move into child pose. If it's possible, relax your forehead on the ground, even if it means lifting your hips up a little bit. Yeah? So we really want to rest the head on the floor. Ideally with the buttocks on the heels and the head touching the ground. If one of them is impossible at the moment, try to bring the head to the ground first, and then you might get a cushion here, let's say under your buttocks. Yeah? If your hips need to stay up, then put some cushion on your heels so you rest your bum on the cushion. The other way to do it, if one of them is impossible, is you can actually have your buttocks on the heels, and if the head is not touching the ground, you can actually make fists, place one on top of the other, and relax your forehead on the fists, like this. Or you can place blocks, like one on top of the other, and relax your forehead on the blocks. Stay here for another breath. And now lie flat on the mat with your chest to the ground. Hands alongside the body, feet separated from each other, lifting chest off the mat 3 times. Inhale, exhale, lift, and down. Inhale, exhale, lift, and down. Inhale, exhale, lift, and down. Now bend your right knee and try to hold the right foot with your right hand. And release and change. Bend your left knee, try to hold the left foot with your left hand. And change. Now bend your right knee again, try to hold the foot with both hands. And change, bend the left knee, try to hold the foot with both hands. And down. Now bend both knees, a bow pose, yeah? Grab the ankles with your hands. Remember to have your knees separated from each other. Now, for some of you, this might be enough. So you just stay there. Yeah. If you want a next step of the bow pose, next step will be lifting chest off the ground, draw your shoulder blades to each other. Yeah, so arching the spine. And once you get there, the next step is to draw the heels away from your behind, away from your body. Yeah, arching the spine, drawing heels away from the body. Exhale down, crocodile pose. Lie down with your legs wide,
the inner line of the feet touches the ground. Hands one on top of the other. Relax your chin on the hands. Eyes closed. Sometimes a nice way of doing it is like resting one of the cheeks on the hands. Now draw the feet close to each other, and now bend your elbows and have your hands on either side of your chest, halfway between your shoulders and your hips. Now moving into upward facing dog and then into downward facing dog. Legs separated. Inhale, lift your chest off the ground, high. Hips are lifting off the ground. Look up, arch your spine. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, look down, bend your knees. Draw the hips to your heels. Curl your toes under. And now slowly push yourself up into downward facing dog. Legs straight, arms straight. Weight spread evenly between the hands and the feet. Stick your bum out to get more length in your spine. Look to your hands. Move your shoulders forward. Now bring your knees down to the ground. Cross your feet over. Sit back. Undo the legs, and now lie down on the mat with your back to the ground, knees bent. Bridge pose. Feet separated from each other at hip distance. Heels about 3 inches away from your hips. Lower back flat on the mat for now. Now we'll be lifting hips off the ground. Now, ladies, if any of you menstruates at the moment, leave this pose out. If you don't menstruate, now you can go ahead with the pose. Have your elbows bent, fingers facing up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips high, arch your spine, roll the shoulder blades to each other. Open up your chest. Now use your hands to lift your hips a little bit higher or to support your lower back. Knees separated from each other. Feet flat on the mat. One more breath. And exhale. Now the last pose before we move into relaxation is a shoulder stand. If you don't feel comfortable with the pose, then go into Shavasana straight away. So lie flat on the mat and try to relax. If you want to have a go with the shoulder stand, first bend your knees and have your knees close to your chest. Elbows bent on either side of your body. For now, make a little movement with your knees, drawing knees into your chest, trying to lift the lower back and your bum off the mat. A little exercise first, getting used to the movement. Now you might want to stay here and then just keep exercising it, or you can go ahead with the pose. Yes, so if you want to go ahead with the pose, whenever you are ready, swing your legs up in the air and take your hands to your lower back. Once you are there, try to straighten up. Yeah, draw the shoulder blades to each other. Open up the chest and then straighten up. Look to your belly button. Remember to breathe. One more breath. And now slowly, very slowly coming out of the pose. First, bend your knees. Draw the knees towards your face. Move your hands to your lower back and hips, knees to your face. And then slowly, very slowly, lower your buttocks down to the ground. Very good. Now lie flat on the mat. Separate your legs from each other. Let the feet fall outwards to the ground. Hands alongside the body with palms facing up. Draw the shoulder blades to each other. Flatten your lower back. And have your chin slightly into your chest. Nice few deep breaths. Eyes closed. Relaxing the whole body. Relaxing the feet. Softening the calf muscles. Softening your thighs and relaxing your hamstrings. Thighs are soft and relaxed. Hips are more open. Tummy muscles soft and relaxed. Chest is lifting and opening, giving more space to your heart center. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. Relax and let go. The whole front body is completely relaxed. The back body is relaxed. Palms of your hands are soft. Your neck is relaxed. Muscles of your face are smooth and soft. Soft softness. The face is completely relaxed. The head is relaxed. And together with the whole body sinking down into the ground. Sinking down into the ground. Being completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. Completely relaxed. As your whole body is now completely relaxed, slowly become aware of your own body, lying down on the yoga mat, in this city, in this house, in this room. On this floor, become aware of every part of your own body touching the ground, touching the yoga mat. Slowly start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Draw the knees into your chest. Hold the knees with your hands and rock from side to side, giving yourself a last massage for today. And when you're ready, roll over your right shoulder. Let your right knee touch the ground. Let your right hand touch the ground. Let your left hand touch your right hand. And then open your eyes. Place your left hand on the ground and gently push yourself up and come up to sit.
In yoga practice, we have a greeting. Normally I use it at the end of the class, Namaste. Thank you all for joining me at today's class. I hope you enjoyed it, and you are more than welcome to join me at my next one. Okay?